We start with the 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. As we can see, based on 1 hour chart, the price broke the previous top. And if we refer to the indicators, MACD doesn't show us any information. No, I mean, we don't have the divergence, but another indicator showing us a divergence. Now, we want to see what's the next. Whether this is a correction relative to this for one more drop, or this is the start of the up move. Okay. Anyway, most of the charts, they have a similar movement. And in this case, we want to see how we can look for trade. As we can see, based on 1 hour daily chart, the price almost at the lowest price of this correction. That's mean if you get any trade setup for buying, this is what we're looking for. But how we can look for trade if we move to forward chart? As we can see, based on forward chart, the way the price is reversing is very corrective in relative to this. Now the question is, can we put this one in relative to this for correction for one more drop before we get the reversal, or this is the start of the up move? The best things is if this one give us one more drop before we get the reversal, because mostly based on forward chart, we can get the divergence. It can give us better confirmation and better opportunity to look for trade. Okay, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue from here. If the price continue from here, also we can look for trade. The only thing is for buy. The only thing is if there is a continue, if we get a trade, we need to see the continuation as a sharp move, not the corrective, because still we can look put this one in relative to this for one more drop. Okay, now how we can look for trade if we move to 1 hour chart? As we mentioned, we have the one of the indicators showing us a divergence. That's mean we need to be quite careful. If anyone get the trade within this, they should start to manage it in case this one turn to a flat for one more drop. And if he wants to look for trade, we don't have any trade set up. As I mentioned, the best things is if this one gives us one more drop with the breakout of this low, then from there we look for buy. But how about if the price continue from here? If we wants to look for buy, we need to get the deeper correction, at least similar to what we have here. Then we look at this one as a flat first correction for one more trade with the breakout of this. Okay, if the price continue from here, mostly we cannot get a really good trade setup. That's why I mentioned if you're looking for continuation, we need to get a sharp move, not the corrective move. All right, this is how we can look at this. And if we see either from here or higher, if we get any sharp move with the flag, this is what we can look for. I mean, this is where we can look for sell, and we need to see the breakout of this low. If we get any flag similar to what I draw here, mostly we can expect the price to drop. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. And as we mentioned, we need to be quite careful in case this one gives us one more drop. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.